Okay, my name's Charlotte Cook.
Okay, and how long have you been a fan club member?
I've been a fan club member for about 6 years now, but I've been a fan of Queen for about 20 years.
Okay, what makes the fan club so good and special for you?
Pretty much the same as what everybody else has said. It's brought me so many new friends. It's brought me a social life. You know, I travel not only the UK but Europe on tours and things like that. It's given me so many opportunities. You know, and the people that I've met are just out of this world. They're very supportive. We have so many giggles and laughs, and it's just a riot. It's brilliant.
Okay. Tell me your favourite convention memory.
Favourite convention memory would be 2009, which was when that was my 30th birthday, and it actually fell on one of the convention days, which I quite enjoyed. What my friends had done, which I didn't know about, they'd decorated my chalet. Pretty similar story to Carrie's. They told me that somebody had broken in, and I'd rushed back in a panic because I'd actually brought some Brian May merchandise, and I thought, you know, it's been stolen. But when I got back to the chalet, there were birthday banners and balloons and cards and everything else up. And also during the course of that evening, I was presented with a cake from Joe Smith and Jim Stevenson. 2 cakes with the Made in Heaven album cover on, which I really enjoyed. And what they'd done on the corner of the cake, where it says Made in Heaven on the album, on the cake it said Made in Breen, which is where the convention was held at the time, Breen Sands. So that was one of my favourite memories, yeah.
Okay, so I think you've already answered this, but when was your first convention?
2006 was my first convention.
Okay,
yeah.
What would you say to anybody watching this is so good about the conventions?
Well, it's basically, you know, 3 whole days of just Queen. You know, if you're a massive hardcore fan, it's brilliant. You know, 3 solid days of listening to Queen music, talking to like-minded people, discos every night, tribute bands every night. There's Queen-related games, Queen heads. We've had Queen Mastermind as well. We've had the Q Factor, which is our spin-off, much improved, better version of the X Factor.
Got that right.
Yeah, we actually have talented people on that. There's Queen Karaoke. There's the auction, which is always a bit of a buzz for people who like to collect items that once belonged to band members. You sort of fight in there to get that item, and sometimes you end up spending a fortune, which I did one year, but we won't get into that.
Okay, what would you recommend to people who are watching this and are thinking about joining the fan club for the first time?
In agreement with everybody else, you know, you get to meet so many new people. You get to go to events like the convention, like the Queen Newcastle Days, the Queen at the Cavern in Liverpool that we had. You know, there's so many different things going on that you can go to. When there's concerts happening, you get priority tickets. That's, you know, made sure we get a pre-sale date, which is 3 or 4 days before the public, so you get that opportunity. Like Brett mentioned in the past, we've had Queen fans were selected to appear in music videos, and obviously with the up-and-coming Freddie movie that's going to be filmed this year, there's the chance that possibly fan clubs could be selected for extras. You know, if they're going to reenact gigs, we could be selected for the audience, you never know. So there's an opportunity for you. Just do it. It's a great family to be part of. Join us.
Okay, and is there anything else you want to add to what you've already said?
No, not really. Just join us. Come over to the dark side. I'm joking.
She doesn't mean that.
I'll edit that out.
She doesn't mean that.
No, just join. You won't regret it.